Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this in one go, so if I stumble over my words going forwards, I apologise in advance, and as always, I apologise in advance too if the quality of this video is fairly poor, if there's any lag, anything like that at all. Sadly, it cannot be helped, and hopefully it's not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision Song Contest 2020 related video here on my channel, and another sort of reaction video if you like. I'm about to listen in full for the first time to this year's Russian entry, the final song to be revealed for the upcoming competition, which is scheduled to take place this May at the Ahoy in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. And what with this song now being released, a lot of Eurovision fans will be putting together their top 41s. I'll be doing that at some point too and telling you about that list when I've sorted it out, because right now it's a little bit messy and by no means final. It will change, of course, as we move closer to the date of this year's contest, and then it will change after the contest too. I do want to talk briefly about the coronavirus, which is affecting pretty much everywhere in the world at the moment. Honestly, I can see Eurovision being not necessarily cancelled, but postponed, which would be a massive upheaval when you think about it. You know, building the stage, the delegations, the press, the artists themselves, their availability, etc., etc. It would be a really massive undertaking, but I can see it happening. Or having this year's Eurovision at the Ahoy, but in front of no fans, which would be thoroughly disappointing, and I think a lot of the artists wouldn't even put a lot of effort in if they're not doing it for the people in the arena as well. I don't know what's going to happen. I read a statement earlier that said they're going to make a decision in mid-April, but by then, how are you going to tell people who've booked tickets and made plans to go to Rotterdam in May that actually there's no point now? You're going to make a lot of people very unhappy, so it's all up in the air at the moment, but it's not looking good, let's be honest. Anyway, the Russian song is called Uno, and it's performed by Little Big, who are a Russian rave band from St. Petersburg. They are big business. 4 members, although I believe it will be 6 in Rotterdam. They're massive. Their music videos have had not just millions of views, but in some cases hundreds of millions of views. They've got quite an iconic look, I guess you could say. They're big business. Rave, punk pop. I was listening to some of their music very recently. I am not a fan. This song, will it change my opinion? Probably not, but I'm going to give it a listen anyway. I am going to watch the music video on Twitter, not YouTube, on ESC_Daily's Twitter page, Eurovision Daily's Twitter page to be precise, and this was a live broadcast on Ivan Urgant's show, I believe, and of course he co-hosted Eurovision back in 2009. This is Little Big with Uno. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be honest, I'm expecting something very crazy and something that I'm not massively into, but chances are when I'm not into a song, everybody else is. So let's give it a listen. Okay. There's a sort of Latin feel. Okay, first things first, I'm sure this is intentional, but the female lead singer has a very nasal voice. There's a sort of 80s theme here as well. I have absolutely no idea what the lyrics are. I don't even know if they're singing in English. Is this song in English? English with phrases in Spanish. Well, I can't understand a word. It's a strange mishmash of genres, this. It's almost like bubblegum pop meets, you know, Latin music. Look at that mustache. I mean, I don't know what to say here. It's quite crazy, this. If anything, I was expecting more of a wacky music video. It's quite silly. Let's be honest, it's quite silly. But Russia can get away with sending this. Because, look, here's the truth. This is going to qualify. More than likely. The juries will probably hate it, but this is going to qualify. But if this was, I don't know, North Macedonia sending this song, a lot of people probably would be saying it's not going to qualify. So, make of that what you will. Come to Daddy. I like the verses more than the chorus, absolutely. I don't know how this is going to come across live, because this is quite heavily produced, I would say. I mean, it's a very simple chorus, and people can sing along with it pretty easily. Can Spain vote in this semi-final? No. I mean, it's very repetitive. And very daring from Russia, you know, it's something they've never sent before. People are going to vote for this in huge numbers. Well over 200 points in the final. Top 10 finish. When you think... I mean, this is not a criticism, because this song's not that bad. But when you think that this song could finish above a song like Switzerland's, for example, I mean, to me that's just outrageous, because Switzerland's song is absolute quality and should be finishing above this every day of the week, but that's not how Eurovision works. It seems to me as though the video is frozen as well. I don't believe this. Are you having some sort of laugh? I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. The video just seems to have frozen whilst I was having a bit of a ramble there. Right. I think I'm back to where I was. There's this dance move going on. Yeah, I've seen this bit. Yeah. He's swaying about. Counting to 6. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's quite irritating. I can't see the juries going for this. But it will qualify, because the public will love it. Stony-faced. It's quite a look and it's quite a sound. Oh, that's it. He's left on his own. I think I'm going to stop the video there. That is the Russian entry. And I'm glad that they're taking a bit of a risk, but at the same time... Oh, I don't even know what that was, ladies and gentlemen. I sort of expected it to a degree, because I've heard some of their other material. But at the same time, it's so hard to say how well that song is going to do. In my personal ranking of the 41 songs, I don't think that would be a personal qualifier for me. I don't think it would be in my top 20. Probably not my top 30. But, you know, like I say, there are positives here. You know, it's a fresh sound, it's risky, it's daring, it's going to be quite the live performance. But for me personally, there are slightly more negatives here. I find the chorus quite irritating, particularly in the final third. I can't really understand much of the lyrics at all, apart from counting to 6 in Spanish. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to do a blog post about this song. There'll be a link in the description to my blog, as there always is. And I'll be back with another Eurovision Song Contest related video at some point soon. Probably me telling you my top 41, my predictions for the semi-finals, early predictions, maybe my prediction for the running orders. Or I'll be telling you that this year's competition has been postponed and there won't be any need for me to make any more videos for a while. Who knows? Let me know your thoughts on the Russian entry. For me, it had good elements to it, but it was also honestly not that strong. and maybe a lot of people will disagree with me. Probably a lot of Russians will disagree with me. But anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching. This was a bit of a messy video, I do apologise, but until next time, bye for now.